Hi there, and welcome to Pregnancy and Postpartum TV. My name is Jessica, and I am a certified bariatric educator and a registered dietitian. And today we're going to be talking about how to deal with food pushers. You all know those people, especially family members, who are pushing extra food on you, and they can be really challenging to deal with when you're trying to stick to healthy eating or you're trying to stick to a plan. So whether you are pregnant and just trying to eat healthy, or you're postpartum and you're trying to lose a little bit of that baby weight, or really this could apply to anyone, it's really difficult to deal with food pushers. So I have 4 expert tips from obesity experts. And so the first tip is from Vanessa Patrick from the University of Houston. And her tip is to use the phrase, "I don't," rather than "no" or "I can't." So the phrase "I don't" is very powerful. It really says to someone, I don't eat cake, or I don't drink alcohol, or whatever it is that you're choosing not to do. It's a very, cut and dry statement, rather than, picture this, if you're going out to a dinner and it's time for dessert and everyone is ordering dessert and you say, "Oh, I can't have dessert. It'll be going off my plan." And everyone sort of jumps in and says, "Oh, you're pregnant, you can have, you're eating for 2, or you can have a little bit extra, or, it's a special occasion, don't worry about it." But if you go in and say, "I don't eat cake," people are much less likely to jump in and try to convince you otherwise. It's a much stronger statement. So her research shows that saying "I don't" is 3 times more effective than simply saying "no," and it's 8 times more effective than saying "I can't." So the next 2 tips are from obesity physician expert Yoni Friedhoff. And so his first tip is to just blame it on your doctor. So whether you are seeing your doctor for weight management or diabetes or a healthy pregnancy, you can always just blame it on your doctor and say that's not part of your meal plan or your diet that you're following, and end of discussion right there. The other suggestion that he has is, let's say you're going out for dinner and you still want to make the host feel that you value their food, because often people show food as a way, or they give food as a way of showing love. So it's really hard if your grandmother or your mother makes you your favorite blackberry pie to say no. So what you can do is, at your first serving, take less than you've allocated for yourself. And then you know that you have a little bit of extra room. When they offer you seconds, you just take what you initially would have taken for your first portion, and you can still stay within your allotted amount. And likely everyone will be so busy they won't notice what a small portion you took for your first time. So the 4th tip is from obesity physician expert David Macklin. And his suggestion is, you could also use this with the other suggestion of saying "I don't," but you're following up with a reason. And the most effective reason that he's found worked for his patients, and I also find work for my clients, is to explain that you don't eat something because it doesn't make you feel good, and then go on to explain that you really value feeling good. So if you have a large portion of dessert, or you sit down and you eat a bag of chips at night, you're not going to feel good. And if you really value feeling good and you value your health, it's really hard for someone to argue when you say, "You know what, I don't really feel like having that. I know that I don't sleep very well if I eat that," or "I don't feel very good and it's really important for me to feel good." It's really hard for someone to come back and say, "Well, I think you should have it despite you not feeling good." People generally should want you to feel good. So I hope that you found these tips useful. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you counter food pushers and what's been effective for you, and share it with everyone else. And of course, share this video or like this video and subscribe to our channel if you find these types of videos useful. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.